up that he needed.
Okay, well that makes a whole lot of sense, I guess, because I was like, dang, this is a bracket where we got players like Acno, we got players like Mies, we got players like Munir, all entered, but the final two has come down to Bamya and Ahmet, and we're already starting off here on the Fortress Alliance, and I just want to see what this Petra can do, right? It's been a while since we've gotten to see Petra at the high level. Booney, Radish in the day, maybe we got to see it, but since, I think Munir is probably the most recent that I can think of.
Yeah, it's interesting because once again, like a lot of people of late have been like, oh yeah, Orb, that's kind of the new hotness. But even then, there aren't that many people who are picking up kind of the OG Orb character. Instead, you've seen like Dusk on Java, or you've seen the Ezio even coming out from Use. But now we're seeing Ahmet, who's been playing Petra all of the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, the first stock is going to fall here due to that neutral sig that we're seeing from Bamya. I mean, Mordex is a pretty comfortable legend for all of us here, especially that Fenrir Mordex. I think that will look very cozy for a lot of people who have tuned into Brawlhalla streams in the past. But I'm still waiting to see. I'm like, this is going to be a crazy punish or something. This orb play is fairly clean here, but we can't seem to get this first stock. Maybe a recovery, maybe a sidelight Sair, if we can get back on the stage.
Yeah, I'm not even sure a sidelight Sair would do it just yet. Petra does have a lot of strength, but yeah, just not enough damage on Bamya just yet. I like the rotation from Ahmet going underneath, kind of fake out for an air, and then came in from the side to hit that side air and KO Bamya.
Okay, let's see. A little bit of weapon starve action here. Ahmet trying to see what these gauntlets actually have in store here, right? We're kind of nickeling and diming around Bamya here. We've seen a lot of gauntlets in recent time, especially from Wushang in the doubles meta. But in the singles, also an extremely strong weapon. We're seeing exactly why here, right? Crazy strings like this. I'm surprised that sidelight didn't connect. Maybe a GCD light would have worked better there, but that's sad.
I mean, it was a good attempt, and you know what? The gauntlets might be the big thing for Ahmet, because he's racked up a lot of damage in the just the raw gauntlet mirror match.
Yeah, I mean, one D-Light recovery, and that's going to be the stock here for Bamya. Ahmet looking for that opening, needs to get back on stage. Great corner guarding from Bamya, just biding his time, but Ahmet does find a way back onto the stage now. Tries to get for a D-Light there. It's not going to connect. One more blow, not going to connect there either. Bamya, good defense.
Yeah, good patience from Ahmet on that one. Bamya was kind of fishing with those neutral lights on the corner, and when he was stuck in recovery frames, nice! The neutral light is going to lead to the KO.
Okay, so far, not bad at all. Ahmet playing, honestly, a very consistent game here, a little bit slower of a pace in this game one, as it looks like both of these players are kind of feeling each other out a bit. I'm surprised Bamya didn't try to go for maybe a GCN sig or something there, but another opportunity for Ahmet, goes deep with the ground pound, and now we're back in the corner yet again. Can Bamya keep him there? The answer is no, has been unsuccessful on securing the knockouts in the corner here.
Yeah, I think Bamya's just a little over eager. You can see him just kind of trying to throw out hitboxes and catch Ahmet rather than kind of force out. Like, Ahmet's gone to double exclamation points twice now, at least. Opportunity here, and there, Adair could do it. He did get the wall touch.
I think we need a weapon throw here or something. A little bit kind of slow on the edge guard there. Definitely just ran back to center stage a little bit preemptively, giving Ahmet a lot of space to get back on the stage. But that sidelight is going to go ahead and seal things up for that penultimate stock. And now we're coming down to the final stock of game number one.
All right, Ahmet with the orb. Had an okay start with the orb, but we'll see how well it does here in this final stock as Bamya just fishing around, staying underneath Ahmet and catching his landings. Ooh, that's a burn dodge. Okay, good up toss.
Nice. I like the aggression here. We've seen a lot of waiting from Ahmet in the corner. I love that Bamya is just like, you know what? I'm just going to go off stage and punch you. Definitely gets the job done there. I mean, a lot of starving here. That down sig's going to whiff, and finally, Ahmet has a chance to get a weapon, but it might be too late already in the red. The ground pound's going to connect, and Bamya is going to secure game one. Up into the second game here as well. It's like this time we're going to have a change of scenery. We're going to Small World's End here, as we have the snake eating its tail in the background. But this one, I think, should be a pretty good place, I think, for Ahmet to actually try and do this game number two. I mean, Petra, strong KO potential, and I always say pretty much every time we go to a flat stage, whether it's this one or it's Demon Island, that there's just so much about the game that gets simplified by not having platforms that I think for a player like Ahmet, it should end up helping out, I think, especially for how streamlined some of those gauntlet punishes can be.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it a little harder on the return to stage, but you know what? That's a double-edged sword, right? Same, it's harder for Bamya to get back on the stage as well. But right now, Ahmet's struggling a little bit, just getting these like one taps in on the Bamya.
Okay. Let's see a little weapon throw there as well. Beautiful neutral sig coming out from Bamya there, calling out the defensive movement of Ahmet. And once again, just kind of diving right into the lead here. We'll see how long it takes, right? I'm kind of looking for these counter punches from Ahmet because the last time it looked kind of slow, right? I mean, even here we see a nice nair coming out from Ahmet. It baits out a dodge, but then no follow-up. And those follow-ups in those exact scenarios are kind of what I'm looking for.
Right now, Ahmet again stuck on that wall, and then Bamya, he's willing to challenge, and it's working out for him. Ahmet comes back. Nice wake up there.
He's looking. Like, come on, give me a recovery. Give me something. Maybe a side sig even on the ground here. Might be able to break the mold here. Ooh. Great reaction from Bamya on the dodge in. And Ahmet yet again.
Easy.
Yeah, that was threw that stock away, but that's okay.
Yeah, that right there was Ahmet being like, okay, how do I want to finish this stock off? I'm just going to follow you for a moment.
Well, hopefully he doesn't regret it, though. Takes a bit of punishment there, but nothing too wild as Ahmet gets the dodge here. Extended punish.
Nice.
And this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, is it enough? Bamya didn't get the wall touch. Put that in there. Oh, okay. Good movement from Ahmet, staying underneath the stage just in case, so Bamya couldn't get that extra hit. That gauntlet string was huge.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking for. Like, what's the counter punch gonna look like? When are you gonna cook a little bit? And that was the exact string that we needed. Getting like, oh man, wow, beautiful side stick coming out there from Bamya just to go ahead and secure that knockout. And now we have ourselves a match, right? These two seemingly pretty equally matched. I mean, only an 80 damage differential, as I aforementioned in that first game. And so going to the second, the fact that it's down the last stock, similar damage ranges as well, really shows just how close these two are in the head-to-head as far as skill goes.
Yeah, for sure. Bamya, though, doing a really good job denying weapons. Looks like he wants to lean a little bit more into this scythe. Misses the down air, and Ahmet has the stage advantage, but really gives it up there. You saw that dash back Psylite trying to catch Bamya coming in.
Yoink there, the back step from Bamya as well. He's looking for dodges in. Ahmet not quite giving it. Just dashes out of disadvantage 2 times there. I'm sure Bamya's going to be looking out for that now as well. We saw those down sigs earlier in the first game. Might see it come out if the situation provides.
Good decision making from Ahmet, not letting Bamya get back onto the stage after that dodge was burned, but wasn't able to keep that pressure going. Good dodge up. Oh, and the ground pound. Ahmet's on the board. Mordex, I even saw a core on his character pool, so he has a pretty wide spread of characters. And this is kind of what I was expecting from Bamya. Is like, you know what? Mordex didn't work that well. Let's see what else we can do.
Yeah, opting to swap out the pair of gauntlets and instead grabbing yourself that spear, which we see picked up by Bamya right now as well. Oh, beautiful response, and the starving is brutal. Already halfway through that first stock of Ahmet, and kind of a blessed weapon spawn there, honestly, to give Ahmet a chance there. But Bamya looking for the KOing blow with that neutral sig.
Yeah, he's starting to swing early. I mean, Ahmet almost into the red. I don't think an N-Sig would quite do it just yet, but it put him a lot closer to KO. Okay, where's the dodge? Caught it, but was not able to keep it going.
I do like that attempt, though, right? You get that gravity cancel side light, that high, and potentially you have the ability to go ahead and get an early knockout. But instead, it's going to be those ridiculously powerful signatures from Mirage taking that first stock. We see another N-Sig coming out as well. We got to watch out. Wow.
The dare bounce into the Ser Ahmet. Okay, Orb's starting to come alive. It's definitely been a gauntlet game. No punish there, as Bamya was pretty much out of options, but Ahmet didn't catch the landing.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a classic neutral sig option right there. That time it seemed like the right time, but Ahmet going to have to kind of pursue a little bit longer. Goes for that ground pound. It's not going to connect. Bamya saves himself by getting that down there. That was hairy.
Yeah, Ahmet not able to find the hit onto Bamya. Bamya with the spear now. This is that weapon that he swapped off the gauntlets for. Goes in for the downlight. Not able to hit just yet with it.
Jeez. All right, Bamya already knowing exactly what he's looking for. I mean, down sigs on both weapons have been extremely potent in either securing the knockout or setting up for the knockout. This Mirage looks extremely powerful.
Yeah, I mean, that down sig, that might be the big thing that Bamya was looking for. Orb toss, still not enough. Neutralite could have done it, but Bamya managed to dodge through side air. Yep, that'll be the KO, but Ahmet is more than a stock behind.
Okay, let's see. How do you bring this one back here? Granted, Mirage doesn't have that much defense, so a legend like Petra does have the ability to explode and bring things back, especially if you're able to find counter punches like this. There we go. Ahmet really starting to cook now. Hold on.
That was the dodge. Okay, it gets him over to the side, but Bamya Able to get back on.
Oof, no dodge.
Done.
Yeah.
You're an Ahmet fan, just because like there are so many moments where he's cooking, he's in the kitchen, he's doing the work, but he just doesn't quite get the food out the door, and then you're just like, dang, it's just kind of like just a little bit unsatisfying to see him not able to finish his plate.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's like you slip on a banana peel right when you get the food out the window. Like you're so close, but it just never makes it to the table. That's kind of what we're seeing here is Bamya, once again, just absolutely relentless with this punish game on Ahmet. Ahmet seemingly unable to figure out how to respond on the defense. Bamya still untouched even.
Yeah, Bamya looking so good. And it's even a different game plan. Like game number 3, he really was just trying to deny weapons from Ahmet at the beginning, but this time he's just full confidence. He's like, you know what? My spear's looking good. My sight's looking good. Ahmet's just in trouble.
Okay, let's see how this one's going to kind of shake out here. The neutral sig, Jesus. Bamya really kind of, I don't really know. The swap over to Mirage really making the difference here. The Mordex are struggling to find these KOs, but not at all the case with this Mirage. The down sigs, the end sigs, all finding the mark and getting these KOs relatively early as well. Just so potent of an aggressive option here. And look at this aggression as well, following the landings from Ahmet. Like, Ahmet, you gotta get a cheeky one here, maybe.
Nice. Still not done.
Okay.
Keep it going. Oh, the dare! Wow, the rising down air. Was not expecting that. That is insane.
That's crazy.
Okay, that's what Ahmet needed, man. That's a big confidence boost. He was able to get the food out the window, and now second stocks.
Oh, the dodge down there was risky. Bamya just didn't respond with the end light as a kind of reaction there, but that could have been really bad from Ahmet. Definitely gonna go ahead and try to. Oh no, you don't have any resources really. Okay, cool. Oof. Just goes back to the ledge, and we're playing his weight in game. The side sig off the rip.
Dude, I like it. Ahmet has been really conservative with the sigs. You've said the neutral sig a couple times, but other than that, like, he has not been utilizing the sig kit of Petra.
Ooh, especially now if you do the side sig and you go for the active input, that could be the stock for Bamya.
Uh-oh. Bamya able to get that recovery. Ahmet once again on the wall. Bamya not going to challenge. Playing it a little bit safer here. Oh, nice. And that's going to be the stock. Yeah, that's kind of the trap of the soft platform, and Bamya being really smart about it. It's like, oh, yeah, it's safer because there's another place you can land to. Bamya's like, okay, I'll just cover it with my giant spear recovery.
Sometimes, I mean, it works at all skill levels, man. You gold, diamond, Brawlhalla, everyone gets hit by that. You always got to keep it in the bag. But at this point, we are potentially near the end of our sequence here. It depends on whether or not Ahmet can be clutch. Bamya, sitting on the winner's side here, only needs one more stock to secure some Logitech G prizing and some bragging rights. But on the other side of that, we have Ahmet, the new kid, the up-and-comer, really just literally out of nowhere. If he's able to turn this around, we can go to a game 5 and then have the opportunity for a reset, but things are looking dire.
Yeah, I mean, Ahmet definitely on the back foot, but this one is far from over. Soft platform, able to help him dash away, but he is unarmed, and Bamya just going to hold this. Ooh, again, gets a little over eager there. Throws out the signature. Ahmet gets back up, but not the weapon he wants. Good dodge down.
Oh my gosh, the defense from Ahmet is ridiculous, but it might be a little too late. You need to get a crazy burst option here. One D-Light will be the game here, and Ahmet knows it. Gets the N-Light just barely, kind of sucks in Bamya there. And they're getting tired. The side sig from Bamya is going to go ahead and secure the victory. The dub is locked in for Playdays in Europe. It's going to be Bamya taking the gold.
Bamya is going to be the champion for the Logitech.